I work with women to uncover and amplify their core values in life so that they can be on purpose in their life, move forward and live their values on a daily basis. And that's thus having the most impact on their world that they can. Now, all of us need to be operating on a broader set of values right now, the moral values. This is a dark time. We have the pandemic of COVID-19. We have a recession. But on a more fundamental level, we have a humanity problem of systemic racism. And the death of George Lloyd has ignited the flames of protest around the world. We can't have this go on. So a lot of us are asking, how can I help? What can I do? Now, there are ways of figuring this out, and we don't have to ask those who are suffering. They've got enough on their hands. We can educate ourselves and then have a way to step forward. What we want to do is have an impact so that the dignity and the moral values of equality, of having equality in every realm, social realm, legal realm, physical realm, can be promoted, upheld for everyone's lives. This isn't a political thing. This is a human rights issue. And we should all be concerned about human rights because they impact all of us. So how can you help? How can we help? Start with your heart. Start with your body. Now, what are your core values that really dovetail beautifully with the moral values that we've been speaking of? Start there. Educate yourself by using your body again. See what's going on. Take a really hard look at what's going on. Read all that you can. Hear voices of the suffering. Hear the voices that need to be amplified. And smell out any kind of dank racism wherever you can. And feel your way forward to counteract that force. But don't start with asking, what can I do from the oppressed, the people who are suffering, the people who, as Black Americans, have gone through untold suffering for centuries and still are being held down by the forces of systemic racism. There's some reading that we can all do. The reading list is longer than our lifetimes, but there's a select few that have been recommended to me, and they're on my reading list. And then I'll post them for you. Because this is a moral crossroads, and we need all hands on deck. We need everybody's efforts to try and root out that systemic racism and in a day-to-day, daily manner, support the moral values that hold us all to be equal and to give us all equal opportunity, and that turn back the tides of racism and this horrible history that we have to stop. And most of all, make a commitment. This is not a time-limited situation. We all have to commit the rest of our lives to making that impact, to making the change. Because once we all start upholding those moral values of equality and right to life and equal opportunity, we all benefit. And we're going to make this a better world. I pledge to do my part. I'd like to invite you to do the same. Be safe, be well, and join me.